Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin back again with another Madden 22 franchise video, and I've got a brand new franchise. So I've got the Baltimore Ravens. Now, mind you, we are a season ahead because this guy wanted to just sim through the 2021 season so that we could just start fresh in what would technically be like real life. That was his thinking. So it's whatever. So yeah, I've got sorry if I'm sniffing, your boy's allergies is bothering him. So I've got the Baltimore Ravens. I finally got my hands on Lamar Jackson. So I'm hoping with all my heart that we can make it all the way to the playoffs without this league dying, because it'd be awesome. So I'm going to show you how I would set up the Ravens. Mind you, we are a season ahead, so I don't have all of the players that the Ravens would normally have, but I'm gonna still show you how I would set them up, and it's gonna stay relatively the same, you know. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna start off with this. So Lamar Jackson, of course. J.K. Dobbins, of course. Now at the wide receiver position, McCole Hardman. If you can get, I think the people who are actually on this team is Bateman and Duvernay. So I would start those two. Have Duvernay in the slot position, but for some reason John Ross was in free agency, so of course I'm gonna get him. 97 and 96 speed wide receivers on my team, bro. Like this team's so stacked, it's ridiculous. Anyways, so of course you have Mark Andrews right here, and I put Josh Oliver here because, you know, I like the speed at the tight end position. Line, you don't care about that. Left end, Derek Wolf. I'm pretty sure this guy's still on the team, and he's a good run stopping D lineman. Calais Campbell, I believe, is the same thing. 83 block shed, so that's cool. And you see Derek Wolf block shed at the bottom right there, 79 at the bottom right there. So that's dope. And we got this dude BJ Hill. I don't know what the actual D tackle situation is looking like on this team. I just know that this is what I have. And I'm pretty sure I got BJ Hill out of the free agency, so he's probably not on his team. And then we got Deshaun Elliott right here. You just want speed on the outside linebacker position. Adafe Owe. I'm pretty sure I butchered that man's name. And then at the cornerback position, you might have to dip into free agency. I'm not totally sure. Like, I want to say it's Humphrey and Peters and one other guy, but it's either one other guy or it's just a slow person. So you're going to have to dip into free agency for the DB position. And I managed to get Kidry. I got those 296 speed people just chilling in free agency, bro. It's pretty crazy. And I decided to put Marcus Peters in the slot position because, you know, he's big and tall and he's just fast enough. And then free safety, Brandon Steffens. The guy who's actually starting in this position is pretty slow, if I remember correctly. And Brandon Steffens is the backup, so that's why I have him there. And then we got Khalil Dorsey right here. Also awesome free agency pickup. Like, so much speed just chilling in the free agency. And then Chris Westry. I think that's the other corner, actually. So stock Ravens. I'm pretty sure he's a corner, but he's chilling on the bench. So what you're either going to want to do is move him. So the actual starting strong safety is Chuck Clark, but absolutely not. So you're going to want to either move Chris Westry to strong safety since he's so big and tall and fast, or you're going to want to put him as your slot cornerback, whichever one. But you can't have Chuck Clark's like covering deep stuff. There's no way. So in other situations, he would have to be the sub linebacker. If you can't really get your hands on anyone else that's good, that's where you would put him. So let's just look at slot wide receiver. That's actually wrong. Who's at the slot wide receiver position? Hold up. Bateman, Duvernay, Wallace. Oh no. That was right. Okay, so slot wide receiver, we got Bateman right here for the height. Duvernay's gonna have to sit on the bench because, you know, I'll take that. Like, they're everything else is pretty much equal. If anything, Bateman's a better wide receiver. So this is all the same. Sub linebacker. I'm bringing Brandon Steffens down into this sub linebacker position because he's big, he's tall. He's fast and he has 90 jumping. So that's going to come in handy when I put him in a spy. He'll be able to jump pretty high and get them picks. And then Marcus Peters in the slot spot. And that's the squad. So that's how you would set up the Ravens if that's all you came for. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and all that stuff. Just, or at least just like the video. Show me some love. And now let's go ahead and peep his team real quick. He's 1-0. I don't know if he actually played that game. By the way, I didn't play my first game. It was a forced win, so that's why I'm starting in week 2. So he has the Falcons. So he ended up drafting a quarterback. He got Carson Strong, Cordell Patterson, Ridley, rookie wide receiver. Okay. And that's pretty much it. So I can run man on this dude and lock up. Thing is, Kyle Pitts. Now that dude's gonna give me problems. That is like big, fast tight ends and scrambling quarterbacks are two things that are very effective against me. And it's something I'm trying to get better at defending, but not everybody plays like that or has a scrambling quarterback. So it's not like I get to practice against it often, you know? Here's the linebacker situation. Cornerbacks, he better not be. He's probably starting this rookie, which he shouldn't, but he probably is because he's invested. He's like, I already drafted him. I gotta start him. No, you don't. Slow safeties, slow DBs. Oh man. Sub linebacker. Okay. Slot cornerback. Yeah. See, I feel pretty confident. Nobody can keep up with John Ross and Brown. Like, it's just, there's no way. So let's go ahead and get into all this other stuff. We already have a breakout game somehow. Oh, and it was Guidry. And he only needs 1 pick. That's awesome. That's awesome. I feel like he can get it too. So let's go ahead and manage staff, franchise staff. I want to see if I can possibly. Oh, I can. See, I'm glad I checked. For a second, I was like, this is a waste of time. There's no way it's already filled all the way out. No, there's a way. That day filled out, so we can upgrade one more person. So it was perfect that we checked. Now we're gonna leave all this stuff the same. And let's see who we're upgrading. So I think we give Guidry some love. And Steffens or Dorsey? Steffens is stepping down, and Dorsey's gonna just be covering deep. So let's do Steffens. And let's do Derek Wolfe. And let's do, I guess, one person on the offense, maybe. Do I even need to? Like John Ross, maybe? Like, I'm wondering if this is even necessary. Or should I just totally upgrade my defense? It'd be nice to upgrade Dorsey too. Or should I just keep upgrading my D-line? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just show my D-line tons of love, so we can be getting them block sheds. Like, I feel like pass coverage is totally on my shoulders, but run defense, I am very much at the mercy of how well my team block sheds and pursues the ball. So that's the main thing we're gonna upgrade, and I suggest you do the same. Okay, let's go to upgrade players. Westry, let's go. We're gonna do hybrid. Awesome. What else? Dobbins. You already know the deal. Power back. Okay. Yeah, this team is too stacked. Like, it's insane. Field general. Probably should have just put run stopper on him. Steffens. I'm gonna do run support. For my sub linebacker. You pretty much my middle linebacker, bruh. Guidry. We're gonna put slot on him. Who else? Who else? Brown. Let's do route runner. Cool. And then none of you guys start, so auto upgrade. Awesome. That's everything. Now let's go ahead and get into the game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL on this fine afternoon brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. That this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Operating from the gun, Strong. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now,
touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw on 2nd down. Strong. And that's incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down. Strong. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in...
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off at the 35. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself, and that was a fluke.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adafe Owe gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete. It's Isaiah Wright. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. John Ross on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Atlanta. Looking for the end zone. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now this throw caught left side. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. It's a big play there for Baltimore. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, you know, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think you got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
On 1st and 10, Strong. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Strong going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, deep.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense, let's go. 54.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points in the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They go play action with Jackson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Kamale Correa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's got his man. It's Andrews. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Jackson now. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the gun, Strong. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And all the way down to the 37. It's a big play there for Atlanta. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On second down now, it's Patterson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. And this is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Strong. Dancing to his left. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a 1st and goal.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on 1st down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Going deep downfield for Ross. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right?
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 33 yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 39. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ross. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Strong. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Right there, 54.
Dobbins. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And in for the Ravens touchdown. John Ross, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are on their way to a 2-0 start. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Being chased out left. And got his man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Throwing on 1st down. Strong. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Ravens have got it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Bruh, I swear, people get some of the craziest, luckiest interceptions on me, but it's whatever. Because we balled out anyways, man. We got ourselves a dub. But yeah, I definitely got to protect the ball way more. Like, just, of course, you know? But yeah, we fed the ball to John Ross a ton, which is good. That boy stayed open. And yeah, I don't know. It's just so much. Oh yeah, he just got his upgrade. Idri, that boy's a star now. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's just it feels totally different playing with a team that just does what they're supposed to do the whole game. Thing is, I feel like everyone's gonna have contains on me, so I can't get out the pocket, man. No matter what I do, I can't get out the pocket. And he left the run wide open, but I want to pass. I want to run out the pocket and go crazy. But he wasn't letting me. Whatever, you know, we got ourselves a dub. #1 offense points per game. Look, I only played one game so far. We are already up there. 7 sacks were #1. Takeaways, I'm surprised we're not higher after Westry's game. But cool, Ross is the #2 receiver. Afe got the most sacks. Westry got the most picks. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, cool. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.